Just missing out on the top spot. Number 2 is the matchmaker roulette strategy. So good, I put my name to it. Now, this is derived from the Labouchere system, which normally focuses on even chance bets. We're taking it to 2 of the 3 dozens. You could use a pen and paper for this, as we're going to create a list and knock it off. I'll talk you through how this works, but we do have a free spreadsheet. Compliments of Trader Ian, friend of the channel, created this spreadsheet. If you want to download this completely free, come into the Discord, and when you're playing the matchmaker, you come here and change this to double dozens. So let me just turn this lady down. So come and download the sheet and you can play along yourself. Now let me actually talk you through what you're looking at. I'll go super fast over it. We've told the list that we want to make $50, okay? It's broken it down into 10 lots of 5. What it does is it adds the first and last number together to give us our next bet of 10. Now, this number is the amount that we're betting on each dozen. So our total bet is going to be double that amount. I'm going to jump on straight away. So it's saying $10. So we're doing $10 on the first dozen, $10, we are doing $10 on the first dozen, but I clicked on the middle dozen. $10 on the first dozen, $10 on the middle dozen. I'm just going to follow the winner in terms of the dozens. Quickly show you the sheet there. So that's our next bet on both dozens. Total bet $20. We'll try and win $50. We'll reset our list. We'll go again. We have lost our first one, which is not to worry. We can tell our spreadsheet that we have lost. And we are now on a $25 bet on each dozen. So if we do $25 on the last dozen and $25 on the middle dozen. Now, probability-wise, we are expecting to win 2 in every 3 spins. So in this 30 spin session, we are expecting to win 20, lose 10. Argument's sake, because of that 0, you could say win 19, lose 11. Oh, well, this isn't a good start. We've lost our first 2. Not to worry. Hopefully the matchmaker strategy will pull us out of this hole. So we go lost. Now our next bet is 55. So we go first and last. Oh, let me quickly get the bet on. I am on the right bet. So I'm on the first dozen, last dozen. Not a good start. $70 down. I only want to win $50 and then reset. We got that. So we can tell our sheet that we won. And our next bet is $25. And we'll stick on the first and last dozen. And just a quick show of how good the sheet is. So it's telling us here our current total profit, currently $15 down. And obviously that matches up to our stats here at the casino. We're minus $15 down. $31 is a winner. So we can tell our sheet that we won. And our next bet is 10-10. So we're back down to those $10 on each dozen. So that was a nice little recovery. Did we lose 2 in a row? Yeah, we lost our first 2. We won our next 2. And we're $10 in profit. And we're back at those $10 bets. Now, it can get more out of hand than that. Definitely can. If you lose 3 or 4. If you lose 3, it gets a bit scary. If you start losing 4 or 5 in a row, that's when this can really start getting scary. Let me just tell the sheet that we won. But what I've asked Trader Ian to do with this sheet, now you can play it differently to this, but let's say we lost that $110 bet when we had $55 on 2 of the 3 dozens. It doesn't add 110 to the list. It breaks it up with 2 55s. And so what that means is that your bets are smaller, but your list is longer. So you have to win more bets. You have to win more bets, but you don't have to put that much money on the table in one spin. Just going to repeat this bet. Tell our sheet that we won. Oops, sorry. Didn't have the sheet open for you. Yeah, just told it that we won, and we are here. So we've got 4 5s left. So we know if we win $10, we'll be at that $50 profit. And then we'll go again. We'll just reset and go again. Not yet. we've not won yet. So let's tell our sheet that we lost. And we're on $25 bets. And we're going to move to the middle and last. So despite being on the unlucky side, 4 wins, 3 losses, with 3 losses we should have about 6 wins. We are still $10 in profit because of this betting progression. That's a winner. So that we won, and our next bet is $10. And we're still on middle and last. And I say we're on the unlucky side. I appreciate that we'd only done 7 spins, but I just wanted to show you the difference. Obviously, if you're flat betting, if you just do $10 on 2 of the 3 dozens and you lose 3 times, you'll have lost $60. But if you win 5 times, you'd have won $50. So 60 minus 50, you'd be $10 down. We're actually $35 up. We're not $35 up anymore, but there you go. Right, we lost this. So our next bet, $25. Can't complete this list just yet. We're on first and last dozen. Now you can just complete this list in 5 spins. It's not unusual at all if you're covering 2 of the 3 dozens just to go win, 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 $50 profit, reset. It's also not unusual to do what we're doing, win a couple, lose a couple, and have to fight it out. Tell our list that we won that one. And our last, hopefully our last bet here, 2 numbers left, is $10 each. Let me actually get the bet on before I forget. First and last dozen. Sorry, you can't see. Can you see that? It says 1 behind me. Actually, what am I doing? I can just scroll up. What a dummy. Anyway, we won. We're going to reset that. So I'm just going to repeat the bet because I know it's a $10 bet next. Just zoom into the stats for you. There's our $50 profit. Just go back to this Labouchere system. Here, clicking all the wrong buttons today. So if I tell it that we won, sequence complete, total profit $50. Let's reset. There you go. That's the matchmaker strategy. We even lost our first 2 bets and we still managed to make $50. Okay, that is a winner. And again, next bet $10. So hopefully I don't need to show you that safety net. That safety net only comes in with big bets, like 110. If you lose that $110, so I think that's if you lose 3 in a row, you then have 2 55s added to your list. Losing 3 in a row can obviously happen. Like, it's not unusual for that to happen. So that's why we've added that safety net. Just going to repeat that. Say that we won. Yeah, because otherwise, 110 plus 5, so the first number and the last number on the list added together, $115 on each dozen. So you're looking at a $230 total bet. If you lose that, you are going to be very upset. So instead, we basically set it up so it's half, and it's going to be $60 on each dozen. Repeat the bet. Tell it that we won. See, we just won 3 in a row. If we win the next 2 in a row, that was the easiest possible matchmaker strategy ever. You didn't have to do anything. You just repeat the bet. They don't all go like that. In fact, I'll be surprised if this one does go like that. 5 wins in a row. Not obscene at all. We're getting close. There we go. One. We're at $40 profit for this sheet. Obviously, we were up $90 in total because of that that other one that we won. And we've got 2 5s left. Now things have switched. And we're on the lucky side. 11 wins, 4 losses. Just as long as we don't get a streak of 3 or 4 losers in a row, we should do okay with this strategy. There's one loser. We did it. We couldn't complete it completely 5 wins in a row. It wouldn't let us do it. So we're going to tell our sheet that we lost, and now we're on $25 bets. And we're going to go middle and last dozen. So our total bet now is $50. If we lose this, it does go to a $110 bet. So we're $10 away from our session profit. And if we lose this, our bets have gone huge. We haven't lost it though, which is obviously nice. Just a nice little $5 bet on each dozen, middle and last. So obviously if we win this, it'll be $5 profit, which will get us to that $100 milestone. Don't actually mind losing this one just to get those stats back to where they should be. You guys know what I'm like. If I'm on a very lucky streak, I'm a bit nervous that a big losing streak is coming round the corner. There you go. We lost that one. So we can't complete this list just yet. Let's tell it that we lost. Our next bet now is $15 on each dozen. But look at this. 12 wins, 6 losses. Exactly what we would expect. And we're $85 in profit. It's not over yet. We're only 18 spins in. We've got another 12 left. But I do love it when that happens. Probabilities play out. You're still in the money. Oh dear, we lost that. Now we're on a $35 bet. Let's get these to 35 and then we can move them over to where they should be. I think that's right. First and last dozen. $70 total bet. First, last dozen. See, we were so close just going 5 wins in a row, $50, but hit some losers. We've hit a little streak of losers recently. And it's not been that easy. So we finally hit a winner. Tell our sheet that we won. We've got that $10 bet there. And that's what we're going to do. $10 on the first dozen. $10 on the last dozen. Don't know why I forgot what I was doing then. Hopefully we can win this and we reset. Because what's happened now is on our sheet, all of the 5s have gone. So the 10 will get added to 20. And then if we lose that, the 10 will get added to the 30. And our bets can get pretty big. So I'd like to tick this off sooner rather than later. It's not let us do it. Tell our sheet that we lost. So you go 10 and 20. I'd total bet $30. And I'm moving that over to the middle dozen. Just in time. Would like to win this. Tick off that list. Get lost. We were $5 away. We just can't do it. Right, another loser. Our next bet is $40 now. And we're going to move this over to the last dozen. So in this sheet, we are now $40 down. We've hit quite a few losers on this sheet. On this like progression in this $50 target. So we're going to need to hit a couple of winners in a row. There's one. Tell our sheet that we won. Now we've got two left, but our bet has gone up to $50. So despite winning that, our bet has actually increased. That's because we have these big numbers remaining. So now if we lose this, we lost $100. It gets added to the end of the list. I can't remember if this adds 50-50 or if it adds a big 100. Fortunately, we didn't have to find out. We've won. And there we go. Mission complete. We've won $100 for that list. I'm just going to get $10 on the, or $20 on a table, just because I know that's the next bet. So if I tell it here, we won. Sequence complete. $50 profit. Let's go again. What are our stats looking like? 15 wins, 9 losses. So we've had 24 spins. We have lost more than we should, mathematically speaking. Or probabilistically speaking, if that's a word. Let me just repeat this bet. And, oh yeah, I've got to tell my list that we won. So we're on next bet, $10. You guys know how this works now. So we completed 2 lists so far, and we're on our 3rd one. If you're not playing to a time limit or spin limit, 2 or 3 wins and go. Like, don't stay playing this all day. I say it in all of my videos, but I need to say it again. If you play this all day, you will eventually hit a streak of bets. Let me just tell this. So we won. Yeah, if you play this all day, you will eventually hit a streak of 6, 7 losers in a row, then win 1, then hit 2 losers in a row, and you will fall apart. Now this strategy is really good, where even if you hit that very unlucky streak, you can sort of hold on and potentially survive. But you can, if you hit a disastrous streak, there's nothing the matchmaker strategy can do for you, I'm afraid. You'll just lose money. Okay, so that is a loser, and we're on $25 bets. And we're going to go first and middle dozen. Just looking at this, I'm a bit nervous that in these next 3 spins, we go loser, 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 and we actually end up in the negative, and I don't have time to recoup and complete the list and win. So that would be a shame for the matchmaker strategy to not finish in the green if that happens. Which it really could. Oh, come on. So that was a loser. We're doing $55 bets. First dozen, last dozen. Yeah, so I am nervous because we've got a $110 bet now, and we'll go straight into the negative, and I won't have time to recoup my losses and show you the power of the matchmaker strategy. So I'd really like to win this one, please. No, stop it. Why has it done that to me? That's annoying. Lost 3 in a row. Our next bet is $60 on both dozens. Let me just get this into there. Guys, what's going to happen here? Oh no. Yeah, this is our last spin. So we've obviously been on the unlucky side. 12 losers, 17 wins. If this wins, it's going to be at 0. And I'm not going to have time to complete the list. We lost. How has the matchmaker strategy finished on minus 180? I'm afraid I don't have because we're doing these 30 spins, I don't have the time to continue with this list. I would like to think that this could stick it out, but we have just gone 1, 2, 3, 4 losers back to back, and somehow this is finished on minus 180. I still like the matchmaker strategy. I hope you guys do too. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.